Surprising you're an outdoor guy, because you don't look very fit to me, actually. So. No, just. Hey guys, it's Dustin here at the Kelowna North Real Estate Group. Today I've got the pleasure of chatting with Josh Korten from Aligned Chiropractic. Thanks a lot, Josh, for taking the time to talk with us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here in Kelowna.
Well, I just moved to Kelowna about a year and a half ago and joined Aligned Chiropractic. It's what we call corrective care, postural care chiropractic clinic. I love seeing people get healthy and well and have really good posture. That's kind of my niche, if you will. Right. Spare time, a lot of CrossFit activities, walking around the beach, enjoying the harbor front, a lot of hiking. That's kind of what I get up to.
Really? That's surprising you're an outdoor guy, because you don't look very fit to me, actually. So. No, just kidding. No. So so a year and a half in Kelowna.
Yep.
How did you find your way here? Did you choose Kelowna, or how did that come about?
Well, I'm originally from London, Ontario, and I came out here. Yes, came out here about 3.5 years ago for my internship at another office in town. Okay. And then I was here in the winter, hung out for about 3 months, and fell in love with it. And I think once you experience Kelowna, there's no reason to live in Ontario. So.
You know, I have a lot of friends in Ontario because I went to university out there. So yeah, making no friends here, but I do agree with you. So are you at Aligned on your own, or have you started with anyone else?
Yep. So I joined the practice there. There's one other doc there. His name's Brian Bannon. And so we work together to create really good, healthy lifestyles for our patients and for the community overall. That's what our goal and our passion is. Okay,
right on. Now, are you married here in Kelowna, or do you have family, or
yep. So I got married 6 months ago to my lovely wife, Hannah. She's originally from South Africa, and so she's in the transition phase from coming into Kelowna, adapting to new culture and people, and learning how to live and build our life together here, doing the things we like to do, and really enjoying life while we're here.
Right on, right on. So now, Josh, I know that you're someone who's a big fan of taking care of your body, and doing things. Maybe I don't want to say alternative to medicine, but maybe sometimes rather than taking drugs and doing things like this, let's just try to work on our body. So can you talk a little bit more about that side of what you do?
Yeah, so we encourage a lot of our patients to live healthy lifestyles, whether it's, a lot of people go and see chiropractors for back pain and neck pain and headaches, and those are kind of like the traditional means and methods, or the things people go to see chiropractors for, which we help a lot of people with. And in fact, my story, I used to play a lot of hockey growing up. One time I just got hammered into the boards, and I was about 14 at the time, and ever since then I started having headaches for probably 2 to 3 headaches a week for about a year. And then I went and saw a chiropractor. He took an x-ray of my neck and just showed me that there were some pretty big misalignments at the kind of very top part of my neck, and I started getting adjusted, and it took a couple weeks, but after getting consistently adjusted, I haven't had any headaches in 12 years. So then I took that and decided, okay, 14, 15 years old at the time, I've done the whole Advil, ibuprofen, etc., and all the painkillers to try and mask the problem, right. But all it took was a few adjustments, and then all my headaches were gone, and I haven't had the problem ever since. So then I kind of took that and decided, how can I use my story to help other people? Because reality is 80 to 90% of Canadians experience headaches or neck pain at some point in their lives. And awesome. Unfortunately, a lot of the options we're given is just, here, take some ibuprofen or some Advil, or here's some pain medications, without necessarily getting down to the root cause of the issue.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good point. I think all too often we're too quick to just say, hey, let's take something and try and just throw something at the problem and try to get you better. So that's really cool. So would you say that's how you got into chiropractic to begin with? Like, was that sort of a trigger for you when you were younger and getting treated?
Yeah.
To want to do this?
Yeah, and it was actually kind of cool, because I had that experience. All my headaches were gone. Didn't have to deal with the pain or the medications or taking time off school anymore. Yeah. And it was more, I realized at that point in time, somebody said, hey, you have a cool story. You could be a great chiropractor. And I was like, oh, yeah, I could do that. So it's interesting how the little words we say or that we give to other people can totally just change the trajectory of your life. Yeah. And it definitely did with mine. So
what's one thing that you would, if someone has never come to see a chiropractor before, what's one thing that you could tell them about it? Because I know there's some people out there that are hesitant to see chiropractors, and so what do you say to those people?
Right. I say just give it a try. because if you've never had your spine evaluated, if you've never seen what your alignment looks like, could be the cause of some of the issues you're facing, whether it is pain syndromes or muscles not firing properly, or even just overall health and wellness issues. A lot of things can be traced back to the spine, and if you've never gotten it checked before, then there's no reason not to at least get it checked.
So if someone comes in on an initial appointment, you're going to do sort of a whole process in terms of coming up with a plan and a process. So
Yep.
you guys are doing x-rays and
Yep.
all sorts of stuff like that?
Yeah, in my office, usually the first visit, what we do is we sit down and talk about what's been going on, have a chat, and figure out what's the pain, what's the symptoms, what's going on there, but then how is it related to your spine? Is it a spinal nervous system problem? And then how do we evaluate that, right? So we do posture pictures, we do a nerve scan, so trying to figure out which nerves are having the most problems. Based off those things, we can do digital x-ray in the office as well. I take care of a lot of athletes as well. I'm pretty involved in the CrossFit community and take care of some triathlon or triathletes as well. And so often for those types of people, we'll do like a functional mobility or functional movement session as well. So that way I can get a gauge on, okay, when you're working out, are you doing your squats properly? Are you riding your bike properly? What are the biomechanical problems with your spine and your hips, your knees, your ankles? What's the underlying core issues of the way you move?
Okay, awesome. Wow, that's very thorough.
Yep.
So I guess one thing we like to always ask when we talk to people in the community like yourself, and you're relatively new to Kelowna now, you're settling in, but what are some of your favorite places to go? Firstly, recreationally, because I know you mentioned you're a big athlete and you like to get out and experience the outdoors in Kelowna. So where are some places you like to go to do those activities? And then I want to ask you, give me a couple top places that you would go and grab a bite to eat in Kelowna.
A bite to eat, Parlor ice cream.
We're
Hands
standing
down.
right across from it right now. Maybe we'll go over there right after this. Yeah, right.
Shout out to Omar and Parlor. That's kind of like, I like to live a healthy lifestyle, but when I want to have some ice cream, you got to go to Parlor. There's no other option there.
Right on.
As far as getting out and moving, I've done pretty much all the hikes in the Kelowna area. Bear Creek's a great one. We always have Knox available. I really like Spion Cop. It's out in Lake Country. Really cool hike. It's a little bit more of a steep incline, but you get a view of the whole valley, all the lakes, and it's beautiful.
Right on. Okay, so lastly, how can someone get a hold of you, Josh, if they're looking to want to make an appointment and come see you?
Yep, you can look it up. It's called Aligned Chiropractic on the internet. You can take a look at our website, videos, Google reviews. The number is 250-762-5696. You can just ask for Dr. Josh.
Perfect. Dr. Josh, thanks a lot for hanging out with us today.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Cheers.